Hey guys, so today I am 9 weeks pregnant, and like always I am still shocked and awed that I still get to make videos every week. So this week the baby is the size of an olive. The baby is beginning to move, which is really cool. Their knees, elbows, wrists, shoulders are formed so they can move. The head is half the size of the body, and they're growing hair follicles and nipples. So that's fun. Now the baby is growing different body parts that aren't as essential as, say, the heart or the brain. Well, they're still growing, but it's just neat that he or she is starting to develop more specific body parts. All I want to do is sleep. Firstly, Joe and I have booked our tickets to fly to Europe. For the month of June, I will be 17 to 21 weeks pregnant, and we will be traveling around Europe, which is really exciting. And I'm bringing it up because I wanted to get your guys' tips, thoughts, or recommendations on what you think about, one, we'll be staying in hostels. Is that going to be super uncomfortable, or what do you think? Two, we'll be walking around quite a bit. I mean, we're going to obviously measure that based on how I'm feeling and not overdo it. But any thoughts about like how to keep my feet happy maybe? And three, just any thoughts you have on second trimester and travel would be great. The second special note I want to mention is parties and pregnancy. My best friend Craig throws these really awesome house parties about 4 or 5 times a year, and this week is his birthday and we're going to his house for a party. And I'm not sure how to phrase my question, but the issue I'm having is that I have no poker face and I have friends that read me like a book, and I'm trying to disclose the fact that I'm pregnant until at least another 3 or maybe 4 weeks. So if you have any tips for me on how you've gone to parties and avoided drinking without it being really obvious, I would really appreciate that. So, yeah, thanks guys. Symptoms. This week I'm still exhausted. I still get up to pee at night. My boobs still hurt. The two bigger things that are happening this week are, firstly, I'm definitely growing. The past couple weeks I've been feeling rounder, and if you draw a line at your hips, so a line across your body, that section below there, I'm definitely starting to feel some pushing out that I've never felt before. For my body type, that part of my body is usually quite flat, and so now that it's pushing out and is rounder, it is more noticeable, which is really, 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 really cool. Yes, that's really exciting. And Joe's been saying that my belly button looks smaller, so there's a little bit of growth happening. The uterus does extend past the pubic bone at about 7 or 8 weeks, I've heard, so that makes sense. Okay, food. I have to say thank you guys so much for all the suggestions you had. A lot of people commented on how I can increase the amount of protein in my diet without eating meat, because I usually love to eat meat, but I just haven't been into it at all. And you guys suggested to me apples and peanut butter, almonds and peanut butter, protein powder, Greek yogurt with blueberries, and bananas. And I have been trying a few of those options, and I'm so grateful because I love it, and it's made it so I've increased my protein. So thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. As far as food goes, I'm still really not into meat. I love eating veggies and fruit. I like dairy. I'm not drinking too much water because it doesn't make me feel very good. Generally speaking, I'm just eating small, frequent meals, and I do feel nauseous after eating, but I'm still not getting sick, so that's good. I think I've just found a good way of managing the nausea and keeping it under wraps. A lot of thanks to your help for that. Generally, I'm just pretty happy about the pregnancy, and I really enjoy any symptom that I get to experience. The big standout thing this week is work. I cannot talk about this week of pregnancy without talking about work, because I worked for 4 out of 7 days this week, and for those of you that don't know, I am a flight attendant, so my days are between 10 and 16 hours. So I work long days. I'm on my feet, I'm moving all the time, I'm in a pressurized environment, so it does really take a toll on your body. And yeah, for example, I'm so tired that, for example, I got back from a flight at 4 a.m. on Monday this week, and I was so tired I considered just sleeping in the car before I even came home. And then I really didn't want to sleep in the car at work, so I, drank some water and put the window down, music up, and just kept the car nice and cold. So that helped, and I was fine. I got home and just slept for hours. So right now my schedule's all turned around, and I'm flying again tomorrow, and then I'm flying again Monday. So work is getting harder. To be honest, I don't really know how Joe is feeling this week of pregnancy because I've been flying so much that I haven't even really seen him. We've just been like passing ships. So yeah. However, Joe and I did take some time last night to look at ultrasound photos for 8 weeks, 9 weeks, 10 weeks, 11 weeks, 12 weeks pregnant, because when Joe and I do go for our prenatal appointment, I do think there's going to be an ultrasound, and I've heard a lot of you ladies talking about how you don't get to see anything, but your partner sees everything. And I was thinking about like what a shame it is, and kind of like what a waste that Joe's gonna get to see everything and he might not even know what he's seeing. And he's quite a bright guy, but if you've never looked at an ultrasound photo, it just kind of looks like a white blob in a black hole. It does. So anyways, yeah, Joe and I had a lot of fun looking at ultrasound photos, and I think it was really good because a lot of us ladies on here, we are very informed about pregnancy week by week, ultrasounds, scans. We just know a lot about pregnancy because of all of our exposure to it in the community. However, just because we have that knowledge, our husbands and significant others, or partners, obviously, they don't have the same knowledge. So that's really good, and now Joe knows a lot more of what to expect, and he really wanted to know what a heartbeat sounded like, so we found some videos of heartbeats. So that was fun, and I will do a quick belly measurement and then put up slides of other YouTubers, and then that's it for this week. Take care, guys. Bye. So my bust measurement is still 34 inches. That's the same as it's been since the start of the pregnancy. And actually, before pregnancy it was smaller, more like 33. My waist measurement is about 27 and a half. And here comes my 3 belly measurements. So at my belly button, I'm about 30 inches. And at my widest point, I'm about 34 inches. And at my hips, I'm about 33 and a half inches. I was talking about how I feel some growth. I'll just show you on the side here. So to me, this section here where my hips are, I can feel that there's like a pushing out happening here. So that's the side and the front and the side. Let's do a quick, oops, sorry, that was loud. Let's do a quick weight. So this week, my camera and I weigh 127 pounds. Okay, take care guys, bye.